Day. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms that gave birth, all the moms that gave birth in their heart, all the mother figures, all the aunties that help raise kids, all the neighborhood moms who don't have biological kids, but you help raise some of the kids in the neighborhood. All that. Whatever you are, mother figure, teacher who helps mother children, all that. Happy Mother's Day to all of you. I'm hoping my sound is up. Yes, it is. Okay. So happy Mother's Day to the Fanner family moms. I hope you guys enjoyed your day. Oh, shoot. I just dropped my phone. Oh, goodness. I'm tired. I drove back from Virginia this afternoon, and then I did a couple of things in Mona, and I legit didn't set a timer for, I don't know why my timer didn't go off for this live, but I happened to look at the clock and it was 6:39. I was like, oh shoot, I have a live at 7. So anyway, I'm here and I'm exhausted and I'm pretty much going to shower and go to bed after this. I'm done. But anyway, happy Mother's Day to everyone. I don't really have a huge topic. I just want to reach out to the moms. Listen, you got through a whole pandemic. Some of you with children in your home, okay, eating up all your food, okay, making a mess of your house. And you had to be teacher, chauffeur, nurse, work from home, or go out to work. I'm just saying. You did that. You did that because I for one, don't think I could have done it. Especially if you have multiple children that you're trying to make sure they're getting their schoolwork done on this computer and not goofing off and do your job and keep the house somewhat clean. Listen. Right. Are there any mothers in the chat? Happy Mother's Day. Miss Emma saying happy Mother's Day to all the moms. Hey, Teresa. Miss V chimed in. Everyone's wishing everyone's happy Mother's Day. I love it. Awesome sauce. I got all my Mother's Day texts. I send me some texts and messages. So hopefully everyone is enjoying their day. The day's not over, but if it's over for you, I hope you enjoyed your day. Definitely. I need to finish my smoothie. Oh, hold on. Hi. Okay. So I have so much going on in Mona right now. I have a little project I am finishing up that I miscalculated with measurements. And now I'm having to fix it before I show it to you guys. I didn't record any of it. I just didn't. There is really no reason why. I just didn't. I didn't set up the tripod and record any of it. So I'm just going to show you the after. Oh, okay. Also, I took curtains out. I don't know if you guys remember when I did the room tour of this bedroom in the rental, and I showed the curtains that I had bought for the closet because there's no closet door. And also the it's a set of curtains. I bought 2 sets. There's a set here at this window, and there was a set, one on the closet door and one on the little storage alcove covering those up. Well, I took those 2 curtains, and they are now inside Mona, and they're behind the driver's seat. They're a gray material, so I hung 2 sets of curtains behind the driver's seat. I hung a black, so that if you're outside looking in the van from the front windows, windshield and driver and passenger windows, it looks black behind the seats. But when you're in the house part, you get the gray curtains. So that'll help bounce some light around in Mona. So I don't have, because I always had black curtains behind the seats in all my vans. In the SUV, Jimmy, in Not Your Mama's van, in Cardinal, and in Taurus, I just had black curtains behind the seats. I never had any real colored curtains back there. And it does make it quite dark. I like a dark vehicle, but it's nice when you're recording or doing a live, you need some materials to bounce the color off of. As a matter of fact, it's this same curtain. I don't know if you can see it. This is this curtain right here. I'm bring it into frame. There you go. So it's this curtain. It almost looks like denim, but it's like a denim-y, canvasy, lightweight canvasy kind of, and it does have a lining, so it's a blackout curtain. So that gray does match well. So I have that up. I had to order another set of red curtains. That's someone texting me. I had to order another set of red. Turn my volume down. I had to order another set of red curtains because you're gonna see soon. I started putting curtains up on the windows, couch windows and door windows. So I'm very, very excited. Happy birthday to Carbon Nomad, another May baby. I saw that in the chat. Happy birthday. Happy Mother's Day. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Auntie Catherine. Because she had a birthday last week. I think it was last Sunday. So everything is starting to go up. I got two little shelves with some frogs to go on because I didn't know where I was going to put my small frogs because I told you the dashboard in Mona leans straight down into the windshield. It kind of is the same slope as the windshield. It's not flat like the other vans. There's no, the dashboard is not flat where I usually Velcro the frogs there. So I had some scrap wood in Mona that was left from Mama Willow, and the BF painted it for me. I just hung it up this evening, and I'm going to start putting my frogs in there tomorrow. I've got to go buy sheets. I realized that this bed is twin bed, and Mona's bed is slightly bigger than a twin, but it's also slightly smaller than a full. It's some weird size that you'd probably have to get specialty sheets made. So I can't sleep in it on my birthday on Thursday night if I don't have sheets. So I've got to go to Walmart and get a set of sheets. I don't know if I want black sheets or red sheets. I have red sheets. These twin sheets are red. And I haven't had black sheets in a really long time. I had gray sheets in Cardinal and Taurus because it was the same sheets. So I'm thinking about getting a black set of sheets this time. Just cotton sheets, just plain old cotton sheets. There are tons to answer the question that just jumped up in the chat. There are so many videos of Mona. Like, I'm showing you videos every step of the way. So there's tons of footage of Mona, inside, outside, everything. So all you got to do is go back the whole month of April. There was a video every day, and I was doing something different in there almost every single day. So if you want to see pictures of it, if you want to see the inside, what it's starting to look like, then all you got to do, jump on those beta videos from last month, and you will see everything you need to see. The tweaking that's happening now, you have a few more videos coming probably into June, because I don't think I'm going to finish. Well, I might finish them at the end of this month. You have a few videos coming about some little updates that I've done, but I'm not going to do the actual, tour until next month, probably the beginning of June, middle of June, something like that. But yeah, there's plenty to see of Mona. But if you want to get more behind the scenes footage, though, all you gotta do is be a channel partner over on Patreon or here on YouTube. They get behind the scenes pictures and clips, and they get to hear the details of what I am doing in Mona each week. So they get to see a little bit more stuff than you get to see on the channel, and they get to see it first. So still trying to figure out a new schedule for videos. Since we're not doing weekly Q&As on Tuesdays, we're still going to do our Sunday evening live, 7 p.m. Eastern. Just know, no matter where I am in the country, I always use Eastern time. I find the best thing to do if you're not sure what time it is for Eastern, for your time zone. Everyone's cell phone has a clock app built in, native. If you go to your clock app and go to it either say clock, it'll say alarm, clock, timer, something like that, or it'll say world clock. Go to that clock section or world clock section, click on it, and you can add clocks from different parts of the world. Use New York or Washington, D.C. or something like that as your East Coast. Add that clock for New York or add a clock for Washington, D.C. And you'll see, here, I'll pull it up on my phone, and you'll see what time it is in that place. So that means okay, so mine has, whoops. Mine says clock. It doesn't say world clock. One of my phones said world clock, but it says clock. And I have a clock for, so it has my time at the big one. This is my time, which is East Coast. But I have New York there. I have Lake Havasu. I have Las Vegas, which is the same time as Lake Havasu. San Diego, also the same time. They're all 3 hours behind. I've got Houston, Texas. I've got Colorado Springs. And I have London. I don't know why I have London. I just want to know what time it is in London when it's my time. So if I'm ever thinking, oh, I need to call my friend in such and such a time zone, oh, I go to this, I open it up, and I'm like, oh, yeah, it's too late to call, or it's too early to call. And then I wait. And then I set a timer, or I set an alarm to remind me to call in 2 hours or 3 hours or whatever. So, yeah, that way you know exactly what time it is on the East Coast. Because I get a lot of people saying, because they're on the West Coast or they're in the Midwest, or they're in a time zone other than East Coast, and they're like, what exactly? What time is it? What time is it there? What time is it here when you're going live at 7 p.m. Eastern? I don't know. I don't remember. I just opened up my app. So, hi Maria. You're still on vacation. So Maria told me that she's on vacation. Where is it that you told me? Oh, I can't pull up the email right now. Did you say Jamaica or somewhere? I'm not sure, but you're somewhere where I want to be. That's all I know. You're somewhere better than where I am right now. So have fun. Thanks for jumping on the live while you're on vacation. That's awful sweet of you. I appreciate it. Thank you. And I think I do have packages from you. I missed the friend in Virginia, and so they're gonna have to be mailed to me down here. So it'll be a little while before I get them. But I'm pretty sure that one of the packages is from you. So I appreciate that. Hi, V Thompson from the UK. Sweet. So we've got friends who are going to be coming and boondocking, hanging with us this week for my birthday before the actual camping event. So I'm excited. I think there's 3 people coming this week to camp in the driveway area. So that's going to be fun. And V's taking me out to eat for my birthday. And she told me I have to choose a new restaurant. I don't even know what to choose. Why can't I go to my favorite? Why I have to choose a new restaurant? Where's the closest Bonefish?
Bonefish closed down, remember?
All of them? I don't think Bonefish went out of business. I don't think Bonefish went out of business. I don't think so.
I think so.
Oh, Maria's saying that my hair is growing. Yes, my hair is growing. I did retwist while I was at the BF's house because I wanted a fresh twist out for my birthday. I did not get him to cut the sides because I think on Tuesday or Wednesday I'm going to go to the barbershop here in town because I want to get some designs in it. So yeah, I think it's $15 for just the sides to get cut. So I had gone over there and got a price. I didn't ask how much it would be to get lines, so that's probably going to be like 20 or 22. But anyway, that's my present to myself. I'm going to get my hair cut and get some lines in it, some designs in my mohawk sides. But I did do a fresh retwist. Even though it was early, I normally wait every 8 to 10 weeks. It's a little bit early. I think the last retwist was maybe 6 or 8 weeks ago. Probably 6 or 7 weeks ago. I try and go as long as I can before retwisting, just because I don't want them to thin out, and I also don't want it to break, damage or anything like that. So I'm hanging in there, y'all. It's still a battle, though. I swear it is. You would think, actually, tomorrow's the 10th. Tomorrow's my 10-month anniversary with locks. So July 10th will be 1 year. You would think by now that I would just be like, it is what it is. But they're really not completely locked. And I thought I had a dense enough texture of hair, a kinky enough texture of hair, they would be completely locked by now. Clearly, no. That is not the case. Either that or it's just taking its sweet time. Because they're really still very fuzzy. I don't really like sleeping in anything, so that's partly my fault that they're still fuzzy. I don't like sleeping with stuff on my head, but I'm going to start doing it because I want them to be as healthy as possible. Anyway, yeah. You think I would just be like, okay, let it go. But every couple of weeks, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna comb them out. I'm just gonna comb them out. Still, thank you guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate the support from the lock community because I need it. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms just jumping on. I know there are some new people jumping on, so I just want to say Happy Mother's Day again to you guys. Thank you for jumping on this live on your very special day. And thank you for being all types of mothers because not every woman who is a mother actually carried a child in her body or birthed a child from her body. So, whatever type of mother you are, happy Mother's Day to you. Let me see if I missed any questions. I don't think there's any questions. Oh, Kim had a suggestion here, I think. It says just get flat sheets. I thought about that, Kim, because I have flat sheets here. This twin flat sheet would definitely go on top and be okay. But I'm one of these weird people that if my sheet that I'm laying on starts coming untucked and moving around, like it would bother me. I would not rest well. Let's just put it that way. I know me well enough to know that I just wouldn't rest well because at some point while I'm, flipping from side to back to other side, that's going to shift. It's going to move. It's going to bother me. So I would rather just get a full size sheets, set of sheets. And even though the full size is going to be too big, I can use the little what do you call it? The sheet strap things, those straps to on the corners to keep it a little tighter. That's just me. Oh, my computer's telling me I need to restart. No. We're gonna snooze that. No. We're not restarting right now. So I understand what you're saying because that's like how hospitals they just use flat sheets. They don't use fitted sheets. So I understand that. But even if I have to spend it, the few times I've spent the night in the hospital, it annoyed me because that would always happen. It just pops out. I hate it. I'm really particular about certain things. Certain things just bother me a little bit. I have this little bit of OCD, and I don't think I'm full blown. What is it? Full blown OCD. Trust, I've never been diagnosed with it, but I feel like I do have some tendencies that lean towards OCDism. Hey, Pete. I'm gonna put that on the screen. The BF is on this live too. Pete called me intoxicating. I'll take it. Thank you, Pete. Hey, Mr. G. He says he is not traveling this weekend. You're not traveling? Oh, I'm surprised. No bike riding, no bike riding. It's got to be beautiful in California. I'm sure it is. Thank you very much, Vabon. Solar Landlord. I appreciate you saying Happy Mother's Day to all the moms. Judy says there's a great seafood restaurant here in Morro Bay area in Cali to die for. We got to go when you come out. Yes, please. Yes. Well, we're about at the 20-minute mark, so I'm going to open it up to anybody who has any kind of questions. I left my book of questions at the BF's house, and I ordered another one that was supposed to be here tomorrow or Tuesday. So I ordered another one for me to keep with me, and then I left the original one that I purchased at the BF's house. So when I'm there, I'm not like, oh, I don't have my book of questions. So, but I do have the book of questions. Oh, it's in the van. Never mind. Thank you to everyone who went shopping on the wish list. I appreciate it. I got back here and had some things. And thank you for my birthday gift from Maggie, who is actually a personal friend, not just a subscriber. They're little frogs. I don't know if you can see them. They're little frogs. Ugh, can you see them? Can you? Is he upside down? I can't tell. There you go. Little frog earrings.
Yes, we can see him.
Why you gotta be so mean about it? She's like, yes, we can see him. Yes, we can see him. I hope they heard you too. So Maggie gave me these. She told me she was sending me something. Maggie, did you also send me chocolates? I have to text you and ask you, but I also have chocolates here, but there was no name on the chocolate. So, and because they came to this address, there's only a handful of people that have this actual address in North Carolina. So it has to be somebody close and personal. It's not a subscriber. So I'm like, where did these chocolates come from? That's what I'll be eating for dinner tonight. Anyway, thank you for the birthday / wish list, whatever reason you purchase things. I can really appreciate those gifts because some of them are things that I just wanted to have. It's not really a rhyme or reason. There are a couple of things on there that are Star Trek related, and I'm just like, is somebody gonna buy it? I don't need it, but it would be nice to have it. Just saying. I did find a Star Trek hoodie. I think I'm gonna buy for myself though, because it's just too cute. It looks like the Starfleet shirt, with the red on the top and the Starfleet emblem. I'm like, yeah, I have to have that. And it's a zip up hoodie, so I'm gonna get that for myself. So I don't care. I don't care. Pete, you're so funny. You know good and well what BF means, not best friend. um, Ada, is it Ada? Adia? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. But anyway, it says new subscriber. If you're new to van life or tiny house life, aside from watch hours of content, what would be your suggestion into getting into the lifestyle? Current apartment dweller. That's just gonna depend. It's gonna be different for everybody. You first want to decide, I guess, what kind of rig can you live in? Can you live in a minivan? Do you want a full size van? Do you want an RV? Or if you're gonna go to tiny house, it's totally different. Even though they're both kind of minimalists, they're part of I always say, tiny house, van life, RVing, camping, backpacking, we're all part of the same family tree, but we're just different branches. So they are very different in terms of what you how you live them. And of course, a tiny house is going to give you more room than a van would. So, like, do you want to be dragging a house around? Even though it is a tiny house, you still got to drag it around. If you want to be a traveler, I would suggest something more like van life, because tiny houses, you're pulling that with your vehicle. And can you park it everywhere? Maybe, maybe not. I think there are more places accepting tiny houses than there were way, back when they started. But with a van, you can get into some places that a tiny house can't, if you want to be more like, off the beaten path a little bit. Not so much like real wilderness or whatever, but and you also, I feel like with a tiny house, in my opinion, this is my opinion, you're more susceptible to probably people vandalizing or breaking in because it looks like a house. I feel like a van, you can't really tell, depending on what you got on the outside, if there's anything good in there. Tiny houses look nice. And so I feel like people are probably going to break in and want to steal your stuff. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. So first figure out which part of the family tree you want to be on. Maybe you just want to start camping on the weekends. Maybe you just want to do that. And you could probably do that in the vehicle you already have. Granted that you can sleep comfortably, or just get a tent and sleep in the tent and just dip your toe into that water of camping on the weekends nearby. Everyone lives within a few hours of somewhere that they can go camping. so many national parks and campgrounds and stuff in your area or just outside your area. So maybe try that first, because you might realize that you don't even like being outside like that. Maybe you don't. I don't know. I would say before you invest in buying a vehicle and then you don't use it, maybe start with some tent camping. Maybe find some like-minded people, join Facebook groups, and find people that are camping, start meeting up with them, camping with them, learning from them, and if they're in vans or RVs or whatever, you can kind of look at their rigs, see what the pros and cons are for vans and self-built vans, RVs, class Bs, class Cs, class A's, school buses, short schoolies, long schoolies, there's anything, truck campers, ambulance builds, there's so many things. So that would be my advice. That would be my advice. Tanya says, how come when you learn that someone has passed away, you would rather not know the cause? Because that's always my first question. I don't think it really matters why they passed away. I don't normally ask that because I feel like it's an insensitive thing to ask of family members, in my opinion. Again, just my opinion. Just my opinion. Anyway, we are at the 26-minute mark. I don't see any other. Oh, somebody wants to know something about my pet peeves. I think I have a video on pet peeves or something like that. Or maybe I was planning on doing one. I'll have to look and see. I could have swore I did a video on pet peeves. Maybe I did not. I don't have a lot of pet peeves, but I do have a couple that are, but they all have to do with cleanliness. Mostly have to do with cleanliness. I just, I just like a certain level of cleanliness, and I like people who are closest to me to also have, to be clean. I don't know. Anyway, yes, Auntie Catherine, thanks for the reminder. Please hit the thumbs up. I don't know how many likes we're going to get for this video, but I would appreciate a thumbs up from each and every one of you that's on live right now. I think there's like 60 something of you right now. So if you could go and do the thumbs up, even as you're exiting the video, if you could hit the thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. Eve wants to know, hey, Eve wants to know if Freaky Friday is canceled. So as I stated, I think last Saturday or maybe last Sunday or the Sunday before that, because we're doing the birthday camping hangout this weekend, which would be the second Friday. We're doing it Friday, Saturday, and everyone's leaving Sunday afternoon. I'm going to try and do Freaky Friday at the campground if I can set up a light on myself and maybe have whoever is there at the campground come up and ask a question via my little lapel mic, and without showing their face, and then we can all answer it in the chat or something like that. Granted, if service is flowing very well in that area, it can be a little iffy because of the trees at the campground. So it can be a little bit iffy when trying to stream live. I know I've done a live there once before and it was okay. We probably wouldn't be on for hours and hours and hours because I have people there. We could do maybe 30-minute Freaky Friday and call it a night, because I want to hang out with the people that are there with me. We're going to, I'm going to make a campfire and we want to hang out. So I'm probably going to do Freaky Friday. However, once we get there and we're, conversations flowing and all that, I might just decide to push Freaky Friday to the following Friday, which would be the, 21st. Yes, the 21st. So I might just push it so we can do our normal long Freaky Friday like we normally do. So I'm going to play it by ear. You'll definitely know. Freaky Friday starts at 9 p.m. So you'll definitely know around 6, 7 p.m. on Friday what I'm going to do, because I got to go out there. We don't go check in till 2. So I'm going to go there. I'm going to set up. I'm going to see if it's going to work or not and test it all out. And then I'll let you guys know by 7 p.m. You should know something, preferably before then, but at least by 7 p.m. Eastern, you'll know. Thank you for asking. Ada wants to know, thank you. Would break-ins be a concern if you're trying to do this in a rural area? I am more a glam camper. I don't know because I don't really hang out too much in rural areas. I guess this would kind of be a rural area, and we don't have any issues here. I'm in a rental here, but we've camped in this general area too. So it's just going to depend. It really is just going to depend. I would say find some friends to go camping with wherever it is you're planning to rural camp. Don't be alone in the beginning. Don't be alone, and stay somewhat close to home, and don't be alone. Anyway, we're at the 30-minute mark. I'm going to be mindful of the people who are going to watch the replay. Thank you so much for joining this evening's live video. Happy Mother's Day to all the mamas. Love you. Appreciate you. I hope your kids do something great for you. If not, do something great for yourself. Bye, guys. I will see you on the next video.